In the spring of 2017, I came up with an idea of a table I would like to have in my garage. It was not meant to be stationary, but a mobile one. I wanted to be able to move this table across the garage. Moreover, I'd like to use this table for sawing and milling, but unfortunately, it did not happen in 2017. It was not because of my work, lack of spare time or money. It was easier for me to find an excuse. I'll do it later, I'll do it in a month, in a year, but not today. But when this month or year is over and you look back, you see that nothing has changed. You are busy as well, still you have no money, but plenty of work. And this way it will never happen. So guys, let's not be lazy. Get rid of the excuses and just start getting things done. Do what you planned today and straight away. Look at me, I did 25 push-ups. Follow my lead and don't get lazy. Okay, let me change my clothes and here we go. I've already been to the market and bought an 80 by 40 centimeters rectangular pipe, a 25 by 25 square pipe and a 25 by 25 angle. The most difficult part is to assemble this working area, support area and mobile table flush, even without shifts. It must also slide smoothly on bearings. And you know what? Even though I'm lazy, I'll clear out all the junk from this shelf and throw it away. I guess that this shelf was here for 20 years, and now it is -1 irritant in here. You know, I was almost 1.5 centimeters wrong. I did not consider the frame materials difference. The worktop would have been 1.5 centimeters higher than the other side, and it would not be flush. It's true what they say, score twice before you cut once. I'm going to assemble this structure in exactly the same manner as that working area. First of all, I'll fasten all the stuff to the wall. Then I'll set guide angles flush, pull the cord between them, which I will use as a benchmark for the entire frame. This is how you get a perfectly even table. In the process of pipe fixation to the wall, I hit each of the horizontal and vertical joints. In addition, these joints do not hold anchors at all. Moreover, apart from inability to hold, I used all short anchors, and now I have only long ones that pierce through the wall through to the neighbor's garage. And yes, they do not hold this pipe as well. So tell me, how could that be? Well, I am done with welding the guide bars. Now it's time to set out with the mobile table assembly. The table will be made from a 40 by 80 shaped pipe with a 3 mm thick walls. Then the entire structure will be fastened with a 20 by 40 shaped pipe with a 2 mm wall thick. A plywood board 21 mm thick will be on top. I will use laminated plywood. This all will be fixed to 10 by 30 bearings fastened to the flank of the worktop, and these angles will serve as rails. This entire structure should be flush with this working space because I'm going to use this worktop as part of the machine for sawing and milling. Sometimes the material to be cut will be placed on this working area, and I want to make it all even and flat. This is the way I want it to be, as I have designed it in my mind. Stay with me, guys, to see what happens next. I've made the frame for my table, and it is flush with the working space. For now, I've welded these plates instead of the bearing. I need them to place my frame straight. Now, if I place a plywood board here, it will be flush to this working space. Then I'm going to install here these plates that already have the bearings on them, and weld it on. As a result, I will have my frame placed on these bearings. Then I will cut off this fastener and the excess metal from here. Then I'll do the same actions all the way around. And then, theoretically, I will be able to move the worktop across the garage. Well, the table is finished. I did almost everything as I planned, but still there are two tiny flaws. The first one is that the plywood board is not exactly 2.5 meters. It is 5 centimeters smaller. My bad, I didn't measure it. The second flaw is that it does not match with the working area. It is 2 millimeters lower in some spots and 1 millimeter higher in the others. But you cannot do anything with that. Perhaps it is because of the improper positioning of a guide bar. Maybe I'll remake it one day, but that's very much in question. The worktop works. Everything is okay with it. In one of the next videos, I will make a brake to control this worktop. In the next video, I'll show you how to turn this table into a sawing one. Then I will make a milling table. I'll also make accessories of different kinds for this table. So, if you find this topic interesting, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. I'll try to post videos for you more often. Thank you guys. Have a good one.